My name is Mark Murphy, founder of Travel Pulse. Today I'm going to take you into the state of Quintana Roo, where we are going to explore ourselves and engage with other travelers and separate fact from fiction when it comes to traveler safety in Mexico. So I'm 15 or 20 minutes now from my resort, which is typical once you land in Cancun and jump in your taxi, because the hotel zone is very close to the airport. And that's one of the things I like about traveling here. And also, for those who've never been, it's a very big contrast to what you're seeing in the mainstream media. It's a clean, modern place with families and couples and singles walking on the street, something that you would never see depicted in some of the news stories that are hitting the media today about Cancun. In fact, you would literally have to imagine that you are on a completely different planet if you try to separate what you see in the media versus what you actually see as a traveler in destination. And for those who tell you you can't leave the resorts here in Cancun, complete nonsense. This is La Isla, a high-end outdoor shopping mall in the heart of the hotel zone. It has great outdoor shopping, it has restaurants, it has bars, it has an aquarium, and even a marina where you can take one of those jet packs, shoot up into the sky, and enjoy an aerial view from the water of Cancun. Our crew had no issues, but what about travelers?
I unequivocally tell them that, my own experience, that I've never had any trouble down here whatsoever, never felt uncomfortable. And I encourage them, to go off the property if they want to go shopping or to a restaurant. There's some beautiful malls right down the road.
Yeah, I mean, with our kids and everything, we haven't felt in danger at all. I mean, it's been amazing. They've had an awesome time.
Normally, even at home, I don't go places by myself, but even here, I've been completely comfortable just taking the kids and walking, going places by myself and everything. So we've had friends that have visited without their kids first and then said we would totally come back with our kid.
Next up on our journey, Isla Mujeres. We're getting out with the locals today. We're getting out and doing a day trip to Isla Mujeres. I'm excited about it because I hear it's a totally chill island. I don't know if they can handle my ADHD. I may raise the level a little bit, but since I've never been, I don't know, and we're gonna discover it together. It's a 15 to 20 minute high-speed ferry ride, so it's easy to get there and easy to come back, and perfect for day trippers who want to explore more of the state of Quintana Roo. The best way to see the island, and basically one of the only ways to see the island, is via golf cart. Rent a golf cart for the day. It'll set you back roughly $45, and you will be able to explore the island with plenty of time to spare. So, on my travels around the state of Quintana Roo, I find Anna and Ben, brother and sister, who have been to Mexico. Ben, how many times? Three? Six times. What do you say to people when they tell you, oh my God, you're going to Mexico? Are you afraid?
I said, absolutely not. I feel very safe. I keep coming back. Why would I be coming back if I didn't feel safe and I didn't love it?
Now, I guarantee people have told you that exact phrase or something similar. Have people voiced concerns to you when you tell them?
Yeah, they have, and I'd say it's not true. I have never felt unsafe.
Now, when those people are speaking, are these people that have been to Mexico?
As far as I know, it's people who have heard about it, they see it on TV and things like that. But I even have retreats here. I bring, my clients here and have 5-day retreats in Cancun. We've been here twice on retreats, and we've never had any issues or anything where anybody's approached us the wrong way or anyone's felt unsafe or anything. So
what would your advice be when somebody does come to any foreign destination, Mexico, anything else, as travelers, what would you tell them?
Just as long as you're safe and you're using common sense, you shouldn't have any issues. I wouldn't go to the worst part of any place and in a ghetto somewhere and think I'm going to be safe. I would just use common sense.
Common sense.
Yeah,
that's all it takes.
Common sense. Don't wander out at 3 o'clock in the morning down a dark alley, right? Yeah. No matter where you are.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, and get drunk and stupid and not and fall down, not know where you're at.
Yeah, common sense.
So these are real travelers. They're from Orlando, right? Both of you in Orlando?
Yeah.
Orlando, Florida. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Totally safe. I mean, this is my first time in Isla Mujeres. How about you?
Isla Mujeres, I've been here, this is my second time.
Second time? First. I'm loving it, man. It is so chill. So Isla Mujeres, yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna show you a little bit more. I think we're gonna wrap Isla Mujeres at the beach bar. Just saying. This guy, look at it, tiny. It's time to head south, literally just south of the airport, to the Riviera Maya region. We made our first stop here in the Riviera Maya region at the all-new Hotel Xcaret because of one clear thing, just the natural beauty that gets showcased in this part of Mexico. Yo, Alex, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so Alex, tell me what your experience is like here in the Riviera Maya region, because you're from Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So you probably saw some news before you came down.
I did, and I got a bunch of warnings from friends and family, you know.
And what was your reaction to hearing all that before coming?
A little apprehensive, but I've been to Mexico before and never had any problems, so I just went ahead and brought my family here.
Yes, all right, so your whole family's here. That means your wife and you have kids, right?
Kids, yeah.
And what are the ages of the kids?
My daughter's 12, my son's 9.
And what kind of time are they having here at this property?
We're all having a great time. We visited the property, we love the property. It's like a second home. And we visited both parks, Xcaret and Explorer, and had a great time there.
All right, and how long are you here for?
We're here for 7 days.
7 days. What would you tell people that have been hearing this negative news, and some of your friends who shared that negative news? What are you going to say to them when you get back?
Oh, I'm going to tell them they were totally wrong. Everything, all experiences were great here, and never felt unsafe at all.
See, man, and you know what? You got to like see it to believe it. You know, real Mexico, real travelers, right?
Exactly.
Man, enjoy yourself.
Thank you, sir.
I'm on the streets here in Playa del Carmen. This is Kimberly. She's not a tourist from the U.S. She actually lives here. So, Kimberly, tell me, you chose to live here how long ago?
6.5 years.
And are you fearing for your life right now in Playa del Carmen?
Absolutely not.
Why is that?
It's very safe here. I mean, you can walk up and down the street. There are police here. I mean, we're in the right place, doing the right things.
And so you mentioned to me when I came up to you and asked you where you're from, you said that you're a single woman and you don't fear walking home at night, etc.
Absolutely not. I walk home by myself at night every night.
So your experience, I'm sure when you told people you're coming to Mexico, some people warned you off, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Are they people who've been to Mexico, or they were just reading the headlines?
Headlines.
Anyone who's been to Mexico said don't worry about it.
Isn't that funny? Mm-hmm. So why do we have this culture of folks who don't travel telling us not to travel? Do they want us to be as miserable as they are?
Well, I just think they're fearful for their safety, but like you said, anywhere. You just have to stay alert and pay attention.
I think today's media is controlling a lot of people. I really do. And they can make you think something without thinking for yourself.
The final leg of my journey around the state of Quintana Roo is Cozumel. It's an island you get to like we did via ferry. We went from Playa del Carmen, and some people will fly in, but the vast majority of travelers will get here via cruise ship and spend basically a few hours on the ground. That, in my opinion, doesn't do it justice. So what we're gonna do instead is right here, rent a Jeep, go all the way around the island and showcase to you what you can do on the ground when you get outside of the resorts in Mexico and truly experience Mexico, Cozumel style. Today, Cozumel style means hanging at a reggae beach bar, grabbing a cerveza, and chilling out in a hammock, just ahead of talking to a couple of more tourists who are exploring the island as well. And Christine, how many times have you been to Mexico?
I've been probably at least 10 times.
10 times?
Yeah.
And so, if you were a single woman down here by yourself, would you have any concerns?
No.
Nothing? And why is that? Because they make such noise about the safety issue in Mexico, and you're a single woman, and you wouldn't have any problem being here.
I would probably be harassed more in the U.S. than I would be down here. People just leave me alone. Really?
That's pretty funny. That's
People
pretty
just
funny.
leave me alone here, and they just, let you do your own thing.
Thanks for taking this journey throughout the state of Quintana Roo with me. We visited Cozumel, Isla Mujeres, the hotel zone in Cancun, Riviera Maya, Playa del Carmen, Tulum. We have been everywhere, and we've spoken to dozens and dozens of travelers on the ground. Because you can certainly take my opinion, because I have been here more times than I can recount, and I never once had an issue with safety, despite what you're hearing on the mainstream media, who tends to sensationalize things. So instead of just hearing from me on the ground, we decided to get out and talk to everyone from single women traveling alone to couples with small babies. The recurring theme throughout was one of feeling completely safe, feeling like they're getting a great vacation at a great value, and enjoying the hospitality that Mexico and the local people deliver. That's been the recurring theme. And the most important thing we were able to do is bring them to you on video, because you know what? A video and a picture is worth what? 1,000 words. And the shot from here, this amazing all-inclusive resort called El Dorado Maroma, with these palafitos or overwater bungalows, are one of the experiences you can have in Mexico, or you can stick to a hostel. But today, I'm gonna stick to a palafito and an overwater bungalow, because yes, indeed, a picture is worth 1,000 words.